One who have started out very young with an impressive collection of works, do you have any advice for first-time writers?
Yes, I do. First thing is develop a body of work. Just start writing, collecting the scraps of stuff that you've put together and try to make sense of it. And the second thing is find a trusted friend or mentor or teacher who is willing to look at your work and give you very constructive advice. So the key is finding the right person, and the only way you can find the right person is to go around telling people that you write and asking if people are willing to give you feedback and if anyone is willing to look at your work. And then just start sending it, emailing it to people, asking for their advice. If you get someone who's pretty negative for no reason at all, just steer away from that person and try to find the right person who's supportive. And that's the only way you're going to develop as a writer.
Where do you see Singapore literature in 5 years?
I think that we're heading in a very interesting direction. One thing that I believe is that Singapore literature can really compete at a niche level, at what I call a boutique level, because we just don't have the critical mass of sales or consumers, and we're not going to try to hope to be the next Random House and to produce voluminous novels and short stories and poetry collections. So I think we can learn a lot from the smaller countries in Europe, for example. And what they do is they don't try to compete with New York or London. They do their own thing, and we can do our own thing and try to find what our strengths are and really nurture these little gems. And I've been seeing that in some local presses. We can really aim high, but we don't have to compete with New York or London. We can compete and see ourselves on par with some of the smaller communities in Europe and do some of the radical things they're doing.